Well, hello everybody. Merry Christmas to ya. I wonder if this music's going to be too loud, so let me turn it down a little bit. Plus those kids are a little creepy. Hi! Merry Christmas! The reason for my Twitch today, I am going to head over to Panesterra because I can. First of all, it's a beautiful map, and I think people look around because they don't know what's there or what's good for them that's there. So I've decided to do a little quick, somewhat quick. I'll try not to be totally windy, which you know for me is kind of impossible, but I'll try really hard to not talk excessively. But if you want to come hang out, please do. I have a chat channel that I don't know how to manage while I'm twitching. But I would absolutely love to hang out if you're in the area. Okay, so we are in Panesterra, which is actually a spida. I am getting whispers right now because I just was at the Israfel location over in, let me see if I can find it here, Blues, and I was very sassy and I flipped all their camps, and I'm going to show you how to get there. Okay, so first of all, you come into the camp, and this is the Asmodeans for sale. Check us out. Yay, incoming. Of course, we own no camps at the moment, but that's okay. I don't need to show you my camps. I want to show you other places. So here we go. First of all, you come out through this first door here, and actually you can go this way too. So now you'll notice, I don't know how much you can see of my map, but I'm coming out the north side, and now I can go out of any of these 4 doors here, and each one of them kind of goes in the direction of a camp, but that's not where I'm going. I'm going here, 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 here. I saved myself a very crudely made map for Espida. Big red X means there is no exit from that area. The B and the D stand for Blues and Sicilian. So we're going to go to Blues because that's my favorite, because sorry to say, if you are an Israfel Ilios, I harbor a little bit of, I guess, love for the Israfel Asmodeans because I know that they've had a rough time. So I love going over there and messing with them. And I do often get to kill quite a few of them, which is very satisfying. Alright, so you fire up your wind scrolls and get ready to go. I would go change. I don't like that we don't have any forts or camps, but it's kind of not the point of today. So I also have a terrible sense of direction, so you will see me probably flitting around quite often in the wrong direction. All of these maps are gorgeous. I highly, highly recommend checking them out if your faction owns one of the forts. It's a resource that you may not be terribly familiar with, but it's going to be something you want to check out anyway, because you don't know what you're missing. Alright, so if I kept going this way, see there's a camp there, but we're going this way because we need to get to the B. Oh, by the way, see this little guy? Anything named Temporal, you want to kill. See how he's 4-dot? If you were watching my stream that we did, the fancy mobs, this guy doesn't give you anything super fancy, except he does give you these, the glossy Espida fragments. These fragments are worth AP. Not a ton of AP, but a decent amount. I'm not entirely sure if there's a spot where they're really worth a lot of AP. I've been kind of searching that around and haven't had a lot of luck, but I'm sure there's a reason for them somewhere. There's a location where you can sell them for like 13k each, and they drop really quite often. But there's also places where you can get AP from, then you get like 100 or 300 AP per drop. So, you know, if you spend some time farming, you're good to go. Anyway, so here we go. If you see where I am on my map, I'm where the B is. And there's a portal over here. And I know where it leads because I've gone here before. Now Blues is very similar to Aspida. It's got a blue sky and it's not terribly different. The other two maps are very different, and I'm going to show them to you today because they are so beautiful. Not that Blues isn't beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as the other two. Okay, I have prepped this map for us. If you notice, I have done some flipping of these camps here. They are all Seal Asmodean. Ha ha ha. I picked this map because it is owned by the Israfel Ilios. Boo. I don't have a real dislike for you guys. Just, you know, you've been oppressing my people for like 4 years. So, I gotta give you a hard time once in a while. Alright, so, first of all, these camps are very similar to the camps in Catalam, in Denaria, in Caligor, in Levenshore. And they have the circles around them, which I have not learned what they mean yet, but I have learned something very handy. When you come to these camps, there are different NPCs. There is a supplement distributor, a crafting material merchant, of course a general goods merchant. Now, the material guy, or lady, sells these high density weapon crystals for crafting weapons, I assume. High density armor crystals for crafting armor. I don't know what they make, but they cost AP. Notice I don't have a lot of AP, I just bought some gear, so. Now this is our buddy. Hail Deva indeed. Now I've already bought mine for today, but he sells greater mythic supplement boxes. Now they are 26k each, 26.800k each. So you spend about 80,000 kina per camp. Cool thing is you come over here after opening them up. You see I have a bunch over here still. And you sell them. Each camp you make 16 million kina. You can do this every day, once a day, every tune that you have. If you have a problem like me, some of your tunes are on the same account. Oh, yeah, it's not letting me sell because I've exceeded my weekly limit of money making for this account. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But fortunately, I have other accounts that I can make money on. But yeah, so if you come over here, buy from this guy. If you've been on my Tumblr, you've seen this already, but I just kind of wanted to show you. So we've got this guy here. Buy his stuff. Open it. Go here. Unless you have some mythics that you'd like to enchant, then hold on to your supplements. But it doesn't really matter because it's good either way. Now, every time you capture one of the camps, you are given a teleporter. And you can choose one of the other 2 camps. You can't go to all 3, but each one picks 2, so eventually you can kind of go all the way around the map. It is a big map. It takes a long time to fly. So the teleporters are really nice. So if I go flitting about, and it's all pretty identical, and you land on a safe pad that is not safe. Notice, not safe. It's just a safe pad. I guess it's just a pad. It's not actually safe. So, and basically all of these are nice and Asmodean, which is what we like. Seal Asmodean. By the way, if Tiamat Asmos take this, because they do have a fort, they are enemies too. Like, you can't, just because it's Asmodean doesn't mean you can come to it. It has to be Seal Asmodean. One of the things that's really annoying about these camps, when they're bad, when it's either Ilios or Asmo that's not you, or Balar, there's a guy in here, right? So you kill him. If it is not already Balar, if you kill the guy who's here, it's going to turn Balar, even though you killed it. I hope that's a glitch, but it's really annoying because they don't spawn very often. So it can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, so let's have a look at this beautiful map for a little bit. First, I'm going to check and see where. I still haven't memorized where everything is, so. Blues, we haven't figured out all of the ones for Blues yet, so maybe we'll do a little check-in. This A+ is, I keep want to say Thanatos because it was that legion, but it is Adanatos, which is my very favorite, and we're going to do that one last. We're not going there right now. And like I said, it is a bit of a hike, but I'm going to show you around a little bit. Look at this beautiful map. Ah. And you don't have to worry a ton about PvP because it seems like not a lot of people are here during the week, which I hope changes because there are very few guards. It's a really great place for legit PvP. I've had a lot of really nice 1v1s here because there aren't a ton of people here, so it's very nice. Alright, so let's get our flying going here. It doesn't take a terribly long time. Oh, you know what? We were going to check this location. Let's do that. What I'll do sometimes is just AFK fly while I'm doing something else, because I'm always dual boxing or doing something. Alright, if you click on this and nothing happens, it means it's a nothing gate. So we put a big red X here and we save it. Belarus. Okay, the reason some of the maps go nowhere is because, see how it's built like a big baseball diamond? There's a speed at the top because sea elasmos are top. And each map, so you see how this one's here. I don't exactly understand how it works out looking from this map to this map, but it is what it is. You're going to have some places where it leads to nowhere and you just kind of have to keep flying until you find something that works. I should change my pet so I don't keep using. There we go. Oh, stop buffing me then. Oh. Game mechanics for you. There we go. Now we'll be wasting running scrolls. Hooray. Alright. So we're headed down. Now there are some bosses. Excuse me. This guy. Find him on a Songweaver if you have a Songweaver, because he is a pain in the butt. Fierce Gustavi. He's cute though, look at him. Look at him! He looks like Oscar the Grouch's brother. He drops eternal weapons. I've gotten a staff from him, I've gotten an orb from him. He is a pain in the butt to fight. He not only has a debuff that, well, for first of all, he has a, he disappears at 25%. And if you can't find him, you can't look with your eye. You have to actually just like AoE and pray that he doesn't de-aggro, which he usually does. You have to then deal with his debuff that he starts throwing after he reappears. It's called like Agonized Memory or something like that. You can't get any mana back and you can't dispel it. And as a cleric, I really hate it. Oh, hi Crash. Crash was trying to find the location earlier. I was helping him. And so I'm gonna mark him in case I see him later. Yeah, so that boss, he disappears at 25%. It's super annoying. And yeah, so my suggestion is either take a friend or do a Songweaver, because you need to deal with his debuff that takes your mana away. I'm kind of rambling, I'm sorry, because I haven't fought him in a while, so I kind of forgot. But it's worth it. You get a good deable weapon, or you can sell it on the broker.